Greetings and welcome to this month's edition of Spotlight on Students. Joining me today is Aimee Heinze, class of 21. Aimee, thank you for being here with me today.
Hi, President Doran. I'm so happy to be here.
Me too. So tell me a little bit, Aimee, about how you made your way to Baypath.
Sure. So I grew up in Agawam, Massachusetts, right over the bridge. I graduated from Agawam High, class of 2017. In finding Baypath, it wasn't necessarily something that was on the top of my list, but once I stepped on campus for my tour, I fell in love with the people at Baypath, the campus itself. I fell in love with everything it had to offer me. In every aspect, it was what I was looking for in a college. So that is how I found Baypath, and I'm so glad that I found my way here.
You are a forensic psychology major.
That is correct.
And can you tell us a little bit about that journey? Because I know that wasn't your initial intention.
Sure. So I originally was admitted to Baypath as a pre-PA student. But the summer before I started Baypath, my freshman year, I developed an interest in policing. So I quickly changed my major to forensic science. But then fulfilling my first semester, going into my second semester, I realized that science wasn't necessarily my passion. So one night I sat there and really grappled with this and decided that the one psychology class that I took in high school was what held my interest, and that is what I wanted to do. So the next day I marched down to the registrar's office and I changed my major, and I've found my home ever since.
Now, part of your curriculum was an internship and a co-op opportunity. So fantastic experiential learning opportunities.
Very much so.
Can you tell us about those?
Sure. So my co-op was something that I had the opportunity to fulfill my sophomore year, and that was joining a 15-week class with Dr. Wisbicki Stevens. So in that class, we were able to come together and talk about each of our co-op experiences and the struggles that we had within them. My co-op I fulfilled at the YWCA of Western Massachusetts in Springfield, and I worked in the administrative office with the executive director and the assistant executive director. And together, over my time there, the assistant executive director and I reorganized the entire donation center for the domestic violence shelter that's attached to the YWCA to have ease in distribution.
So that was your co-op, and what about your internship?
So my internship, I fulfilled that my senior year, and I fulfilled that with ROCA in Springfield, Massachusetts. So that is an organization that deals with individuals who have been incarcerated or somehow are involved with the law, deals with young people, so ages like 16, 18 to like 24, 20, 23, 24. And through fulfilling this program, ROCA is able to help them get their lives back on track. And they're able to finish their high school degree, get their GED, find job opportunities. They go through programming to learn life skills, like how to do taxes and how to do things that they wouldn't necessarily get the skills otherwise. So through fulfilling these programs, these individuals are able to turn their lives around.
And what was the impact on you of participating in this co-op, in this internship opportunity?
For myself, the impact of seeing the executive director. The executive director was Liz Deneen, who is a Baypath alum, and her power and grace in just running the organization. She knew what she wanted to do, and nothing would stop her from doing that. And she was the voice for these individuals. And in seeing her leadership, I realized that down the line, that's something that I could see myself doing.
What an amazing role model she sounds like.
Very much so.
So congratulations are in order. You're graduating in less than a month,
Yes.
and then you've been accepted into the PhD program at William James. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you see that PhD program furthering your career aspirations?
Sure. So I've actually been accepted to the PsyD clinical program, the PsyD clinical psychology doctorate program at William James. So in that, it differs a little from the PhD in the sense that it focuses more on clinical. So that was something that I really grappled with in deciding about graduate school. But I decided I wanted to go the more clinical route, and William James when I interviewed with that college, it felt like Baypath. I just got the feeling of home again. And I knew that it was where I was supposed to be, but I knew from that feeling of being here that William James was where I was supposed to be.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
So part of our audience are prospective students
Yes.
and others who might be thinking about Baypath. What kind of advice would you give to them about choosing Baypath and how to take advantage of the experience here?
So my advice, and my only advice, is to follow your passion. It is in you. It's in everyone. And finding that passion and holding on to it and not letting go of it. Baypath will not let you fail. They will not let you fall, no matter what. They have your back. There's tutoring. Your advisors are there for you. Your professors, they know your name. They know what you do. They know what your work looks like. And when you're not you, they know. So follow your passion, because Baypath won't let you fall, no matter what.
Well, thank you very much, Aimee. It has been an absolute joy. I feel your joy about your next steps, and we can't wait to see where you go.
Thank you. I'm very excited to include Baypath in the journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.